people have to be willing to, no, you have to have millions who are willing to pay. It makes sense. I tell people, you have to have measurable impact. It has to be simple enough that when you, because when you're scaling, the message is lost. Engage the community. If your business does not engage the community, then the 4 years of learning can change your mind. Agile, it has to mitigate risks and shocks. Now, when I did this, we didn't know about Corona. The truth is, many of us do not build business models that can withstand shocks and risks. And flooding, the droughts, is something that we are. How many of us are able, your simple and compelling, tell your story and how you brand yourself? That's critical to see. It's amazing. So many of us do cakes and confectionaries, right? Right? They should be the ones, they celebrate the couples who they plan their weddings, right? The data that your customers give you have to infuse scale into your DNA. A simple example. When I was quite young, listening online or in the room have heard about the play pump. But the idea behind the play pump was that you fill this reservoir, Ace Foods could advertise on the Steve for 23 hours. Play pump breaks, the villagers cannot. $1,000 make sense for villagers? No. Many of us, King Ankara, we love you. You can serve, you have play pumps for your gown. You are not businesses that are play pumps. We need to rethink our business model. And it's a very, LA Pets. This is a company based in South Africa. And talking to this weekend, grilled steaks and burgers. I always, I shouldn't say it on, but some of us go to South Africa, tried to do this business, and he found out that a person spends 3 times the cost, the amount they'll spend on themselves on their, his company is 4 years old. And nobody in America will be interested. He's exporting to America, considered it. I'm just using the example, he blew my mind. You have to know how to tell your story, how to inspire trust, how to build credibility, and how to attract and excite. He himself as the Uber of tractor. And when I talked to this entrepreneur, I was blown away. He said, indeed, it's a Forbes, New York Times, Washington Post. Who advertises him? His customer. This guy is operating in Nigeria. But from Nigeria, he now operates all over, selling software to tractor providers. Many of us have talents. You cannot build a scalable business, one-man business, so you have to invest in it. Now, financing growth, problem in Nigeria or in Africa at the moment. Do you know the challenge people have? You can see how many of you are up to date on your VAT payments, ready to receive that $1 million. You cannot scale without partnerships. You cannot with